It all started at summer camp. I was at summer camp, and I was with my cabin of boys and our leader, camp counselor Brian, or just Brian. And we were about 11 or 12, and Brian thought it would be fun if we played a game throughout the whole week. And the game was, he wanted us to get us to talk to girls. So the game was, for every interaction you had with a girl, you would get a certain amount of points. You know, looking at a girl, 5 points. Talking to a girl, 25 points. Holding hands, 100 points, etc. So we were just playing the whole week, and he would just make up the scores as we were going along. Now, one night during the week, we were having a campfire, just our cabin, and Brian was telling us a scary story. And I'd chosen to sit in like a really bad spot around the fire where the smoke kept coming at me. And then I kept saying, you know, I hate rabbits, or white rabbits, or whatever it is, and they would go away. And he continued on with this.
I got you.
Yeah, it works. But he's telling this really scary story about this guy who had like died at the camp during construction and was like inhabiting children. They would like pass out and he would possess them for a short period of time. And what happened was my spot at the campfire was really bad, and the I hate rabbit chants was not working, only temporarily. So I inhaled like way too much smoke from the campfire. And everyone else freaked out, and I'm not feeling well, so I go up to Brian, I'm like, hey Brian, I don't feel so good. He's like, oh, good, thanks for telling me. Here, come just lay down on the grass and look up at the stars. So I laid down on the grass, and then I blacked out, I totally passed out from smoke inhalation. Meanwhile, the rest of my cabin thinks I'm being inhabited by the scary guy from the story. And they like freaking out, they think like, what the guy told us was after you were inhabited and you woke up, you had 3 dots in the back of your neck, so they were like checking my neck for dots and stuff while I passed out. So anyways, they got a bunch of counselors to come and carry me to like the nurses station. And like, as they're carrying me, I came to, and I was being carried by like the cutest girl counselor when I came to. And then I immediately threw up all over. And it wasn't like the nice clean bottle throw, it was like stringy. All over her. And I had to go home that night, but I came back the next day, and what I had forgotten was that we were still playing the game. And that was worth 1,000 points.